up.
The book of Mark, chapter 1 and verse 17. And Yahushua said unto them, come ye after me, and I will make you to become fishers of men.
He said, see, if we following the most, I mean, not the most high, we following the Mashiach, man. The whole world like to claim that they got the Spirit of Christ. They don't even know what the Spirit of Christ is, man. Because if you pick up your cross and you following after the Mashiach, you're going to be out here fishing, man. You're going to be out here looking for who you're supposed to reach. We're not out here reaching no damn heathens. Not out here for no Gentiles. We're not out here on some God loves everybody here to save the whole world. The rapture is not a thing, man. We here to only wake up our people so we can get the hell up out of this wicked captivity, man. Give me Isaiah 21 and 6. Because, man, we went in earlier and talked about these beginning of sorrows, man. It ain't that much time left. We got to wake up our people to get them up out of their sins, out of their iniquities. Bring it up.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 21 and verse 6. For thus hath the Lord said unto me, go, set up watchmen, let him declare what he seeth.
It says, set up watchmen. So that's what we doing, man. We out here watching. We seeing how damn wicked everything is. Every one of our TV shows, man, they filled with damn homosexuals, man. And they say they're just trying to spread it down to the next generations, making the world just more wicked and more wicked, man. They just trying to figure out what's the next letter they can put to the damn alphabet community. The Lord's not dealing with that, man. He's not dealing with this damn wickedness, man. We are trying to tell our people that they got to stop eating pork. Time to change their dress code. Tell our women that they got to cover up. God, bring it out.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, and verse 7. So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Unto who?
Unto the house of Israel.
Unto the whole damn world.
Unto the house of Israel.
Unto the white people.
Unto the house of Israel.
Unto the Chinese people.
Unto the house of Israel.
Until the Elamites selling you cigarettes at the corner store.
Unto the house of Israel.
Unto the house of Israel, man. The 12 tribes of Israel, man. The so-called blacks, the so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Americans. That is the Lord's chosen people. Bring it up.
Therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth and warn them from me.
Say, we heard the word of the Lord, man. We got tired of going to these damn Sunday churches, hearing the watered down preacher, man, paying all the tithes, hearing the people do a bunch of singing, watching the people do a bunch of damn dancing. We're not dealing with that no more, man. We picked up the book, we heard the damn word of the Lord, and now we out here telling our people, man. We trying to spread the gospel to the four corners, man. Give me Luke 10 and 23. Hey, brother, y'all see yourself on this sign? Yeah. Would you call yourself a so-called black person? God. Black is just a color. So why would you consider yourself black? You the color of your mask? You the color of your jacket? Exactly. So who would we be? What did they call us before that they called us blacks and African Americans and Negroes? What were we before that? You said it.
Negro.
Yeah. I said, so what we go back to before that? You ever heard that we're the chosen people out of the Bible? We got Jeremiah 17:4. We are just trying to tell our people who they are, that we are the Israelites. So that's God's chosen people. So where the flyers go? Put them up. Yeah, I'm just giving y'all a couple of these. When you got the brother one to listen, right? They got some YouTube videos and stuff on there.
You can't let them pull you away, man. Right? You might want to follow a multitude to do it.
We just out here fishing, man. We ain't gonna hold them back. Luke 10 and 23.
The book of Luke, chapter 10 and verse 23. And he turned him. The book of Luke, chapter 10 and verse 23. And it says, and he turned him unto his disciples and said privately, blessed are the eyes which see the things that ye see.
It said, blessed are our eyes that we see the things that we see. The whole world ain't out here telling you the prophecy, man. They're not telling you that World War III is on the rise. They're not telling you that the whole world is coming to an end. They're not telling you that there's pestilence in the world that's killing you all. Instead, they're telling you to take some damn medicine that you don't know nothing about, shove it in your arm just so you can go to a concert. The Lord's not dealing with that, man. There's pestilence all over the world. You see the shelves in the stores are coming empty, man. It's, what's the word? A famine going across the whole world, man. You see it, the meat is running out. The meat that we are getting looks fake, man. The stuff is all GMO controlled. Our TV is all controlled with just wicked media. So we out here just letting our people know that the whole world is wicked. Blessed are our eyes to see it because the whole world cannot see it, man. Most people don't know what's going on. They think that we crazy for being out here telling y'all this, man. Keep going.
Verse 24, for I tell you that many prophets and kings have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them.
See, man, the world don't understand. When we read like Daniel and like Revelations, you read all these things that the prophets saw back in the days through visions, man. The Lord was telling them what was going on, but they didn't get to live to see it. We're here. We in this captivity. We get to see everything that's going on. Hey, sisters, would y'all see yourself on this side? Would y'all call yourself so-called black, Haitian, Caribbeans? What would you call yourself? Just black? Well, black is a color. How are you black? Your skin ain't black. Give me Jeremiah 50 and 6. See, man, that's why the scriptures are true. It's proof right there that our people are stiff-necked and rebellious people. They imputed, man. They don't care who they are. We already brought out Isaiah 1 and 3 earlier, man. The ox knoweth his owner, the ass his master's crib. Israel don't know. They don't even consider, man. That is our people. They don't care who they are. They happy with just sitting there going out on a Saturday night, spending all their money, showing off all their damn clothes, just having some wicked man just sit here and just watch after them and pray on them, man. Our people don't care what's going on, man. Bring it up.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 6. My people have been lost sheep.
They've been what?
My people have been lost sheep.
That is us, man. That is us as so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We lost sheep. That's all we doing, man. We done walked off the narrow path. We don't know what's going on. We going in every wind of doctrine. Now people worshiping rocks. They worshiping damn stone. They worshiping wood. Our people don't know what's going on. They can't even agree. Every black person that we talk to say something different. We ask people sometimes, hey man, what do you think? I'm a Christian. A Christian ain't no damn nationality, man. That's a religion that the people try to use out of a book that they don't even understand what's going on. They don't understand the prophecies. They don't understand that it's about nationality. They don't even understand the sin is transgression of the law. So we are trying to wake up our people and tell them that they gotta stop sinning. That's as simple as that. Because once we stop sinning, we gonna be back in control. We gonna run all this stuff, man, in righteousness, man. Not no damn wickedness. We're not gonna be making people celebrate these damn folly days that ain't got nothing to do with the Most High or His Son. We ain't gonna be out here feeding damn pork to you and every damn thing that we can, man. Like, what is the reason that pork is in toothpaste? Our people don't even know that, man. They don't care. They don't even consider what's going on in this prison. Like, give me Proverbs 1 and 20.
Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place.
So we forgot about the Most High, man. We forgot that if we just cast our cares upon the Most High, that He gonna have us, man. But instead, we let the shepherds lead us astray, man. That's going into these wicked pastors. That's going into all your influencers who you watch on a daily basis. That feed you all kinds of nonsense and you just take it and just eat it all up, man. We're not dealing with that. It's time to seek ye the book of life and read, man. Proverbs 1 and 20. Damn wickedness, man. We tired of this.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 20.
God.
Wisdom quiet without, she uttereth her voice in the streets.
So that's what we out here doing, man. We out here loud. We out here shaking the hand. We out here trying to tell our people what they gotta do, man. Because wisdom is all in the book of Proverbs. We out here telling our people that they lack wisdom, man. We trying to give you the spiritual bread that you need to make it through the day by day. Because man don't live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of Yahweh.
Quiet in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gate. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
Read that one more time.
How long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity?
How long will our people love simplicity? How long are people just going to be sitting here chasing after every damn idol that they can? Are people worshiping clothes, man? People worshiping damn rocks, wood, and stone? It's just all madness. How long are we going to love simplicity? How long are we going to stay watching TV shows that is nothing but detrimental for our minds? We want to sit here and just keep chasing woman after woman, man after man, feeding every damn lustful desire you can have, just worried about what kind of clothes you got on, what kind of shoes, what kind of car you drive. None of that is going to matter. Give me Proverbs 6 and 9.
What do you say?
The Lord is not dealing with the damn lust of the eyes, lust of the flesh. We should be past that point, man. We've been caught up in this captivity for how many years? Y'all ain't ready for something different, just waking up, playing damn 2K every day, smoking the damn blunt every day, getting on some hoes every day. Ain't y'all tired of that? The world showed you that you should be tired of that when they closed every damn thing down for so long.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 6, and verse 9. How long without sleep, O sluggard?
How long what?
How long without sleep, O sluggard?
How long will you love simplicity and how long will you sleep? How long are we just going to stay sluggards?
When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep?
Said the alarm clock is going off. Yahweh is out here banging at the door. The Most High is telling you to wake up.
Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 9. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep?
That's it, because it's high time to arise out of sleep, man. You bring that up.
Hold on. Get a little sleep and slacky. Get a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So shall thy poverty come as one that travaileth, and thy want as an armed man.
That's our people, man. We just stand there with our arms crossed. We don't care what's going on. You don't want to open up your ears. You don't want to incline your heart to the Most High, man. And you only lean to your own destruction. Says our people asleep, man. We the alarm clock. We going off.
The book of Romans chapter 13 and verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
It is high time to awake out of sleep. It's time to get up out the bed. It's time to put your fringes on. It's time for our women to cover up their bodies. It's time to put down the damn pork, put down the damn shrimp, the crab, the lobster, and time to get up here and put in some work, man. It's time to start reading the Holy Word. Start learning who you are in these last days, man. Don't you want to realize that there's more to life than just being caught up in wickedness every day, man?
For now is our salvation nearer than we believe.
Our salvation is nearer than what we believe. We've been growing up our whole lives with our grandparents saying that we in the last days. Well, how long is the last days? When no man knoweth the time when your house is gonna crack that sky, man. We gotta wake up and get back to what we need to be doing, keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. Give me Psalms 124 and 6.
Book of Psalms chapter 124 and verse 6. Blessed be the Lord who have not given us as a prey to their teeth.
Read that one more time.
Blessed be the Lord who have not given us a prey to their teeth.
I said, blessed is the Most High who pulled us out of our slumber, man. That woke us up. That allowing us to be out here prophesying to the wind, man. To be out here trying to wake up our people in these last days. Blessed is the Most High who put it on our heart to turn away from wickedness and just realize how much better it is for ourselves, man. To realize how much better we are for our brothers and our sisters, man. To be able to be there for our children, man. Our father's been out the households all of our lives, man. We trying to turn that whole thing around, wake our men up, realize it's high time to awake out of sleep. Keep going down to 8.
Verse 8. Our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers. The snare is broken and we are escaped. Our help is in the name of the Lord.
Our what?
Our help is in the name of the Lord.
Our help is in man.
Our help is in the name of the Lord.
Our help is in the name of the Most High, man.
Who made heaven and earth.
God, the maker of heaven and earth. The highest power, man. Not no damn deity, not no damn idols that y'all made up, man. Not no damn elements of the world. We ain't here worshiping the damn ancestors. None of that folly, man. God. No damn crystals. Walking around with no damn white man on our chains, man. We put on the ephod, we put on our fringes, we get out here, and we keep the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Give me a second, Ezra 15.
Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. Read on. And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Said the word of Yahweh is faithful and true. We out here telling y'all that there's prophecy going on. The whole world is walking around like the whole damn rest of the world ain't in war. Y'all think that all the other countries that's going at it right now ain't gonna bounce back to America? You see how Biden trying to challenge them people, man. They ain't got nothing on what's coming here, man. ICBM missiles, man. They coming to take this whole place out. World War III is on the rise, man. We telling y'all about the prophecies. We prophesying about the famine. We prophesying about the damn pestilence. You see every 6 months they got y'all putting something else in your skin just to try to heal you when your body is already meant to naturally be healed. This is damn madness, man. Romans 7:1. We out here prophesying, man. We can only tell you what's going on. The Sunday church is not telling you what's going on, man. Joe Osteen is leading y'all astray, man. Y'all just keep donating money to him, man. We preach the word, we sell it not.
The book of Romans chapter 7 and verse 1. Know ye not, brethren, for I speak to them that know the law. How that the law have dominion over a man as long as he liveth.
For only a short time.
As long as he liveth.
Only while the prophets were on the road.
As long as he liveth.
Until Christ died.
As long as he liveth.
As long as man liveth. It started off with brethren, going as far as long as we live it. As long as we continue to generate, law is going to be over our heads, man. But we just say that in the spiritual and the physical form, man, because the word is going right over a lot of people's head. They ain't understanding what's going on. They think we crazy as hell for even reading this. The brother was up here a little while ago. He was sitting hearkening for a second, and next thing you know, he went off into all kinds of madness. The word is going completely over his head. Oh, because of some damn numbers, talking about 666s and
neutrons.
Ain't nobody dealing with
The
all
other
that,
brother
man.
said that last week. But I gave a friend this too.
Oh, yeah.
He said the same thing, right? I gotta look that up, man. I gotta look into that. See what the hell that's going on.
Give me Job 33 and 27.
Sinned and perverted that which was right, and it profited me not.
And then what?
And it profited me not. He will deliver his soul from going into the pit, and his life shall see the light.
So see, we're trying to save ourselves from the pit, man. You say sin profit them not. So what's the point of sinning? Like everybody, we talk to them about little things like one of the easiest commandments to keep is to stop eating pork. A lot of people just like, no, I gotta keep eating it. Have you not tried venison? What's wrong with hamburgers? What's wrong with chicken? What's wrong with steak? What's wrong with lamb? How can I forget that? This is my favorite meat right there. They realize there's so many better things out here for you, but our people rather eat damn shrimp, crab, and lobster, man. Paying a bunch of money for it because the white man lie and tell you that it's a delicacy. That's damn madness. Give me 3 holy children, 1 and 6. It says, sin profited not. Just like walking hand in hand with your oppressor. It profited not.
1 and 6. The song of the 3 holy children, verse 6. For we have sinned and committed iniquity, departing from thee. In all things have we trespassed and not obeyed the commandments, nor kept them, neither done as thou hast commanded us, that it might go well with us.
See, that's what the whole first few books was about. All the way up through Deuteronomy, that's what it was talking about. That we wouldn't obey the law, statutes, and commandments, and that's the reason why we ended up where we are today. In our damn 7th captivity. Keep going. Go read down to 10.
Verse 8, wherefore all that thou hast brought upon us and everything that thou hast done to us, thou hast done in true judgment.
I said, see, our people think that we just ended up as just slavery just because it was just something to do, because it was a way for America to be built, for them to have money. Them people ain't stronger than us. Them people ain't smarter than us, man. There's a reason that we got led away on ships over to dirty, stinking Babylon, man. It's because we didn't keep the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. You don't believe me? Read Deuteronomy 28 and 15 on down to 68. It's going to explain all the curses that we've been through. You know what?
And thou didst deliver us into the hands of lawless enemies.
I said he delivered us into the hands of the lawless enemies. Everything that we're going through, being on the bottom, having to go to the other nations in hunger and thirst and want of all things, our eye being evil towards our brother. That is all things that we brought upon ourselves, man. Being a proverb and a proverb and a byword. Those are all things that we brought upon ourselves, right? Keep going.
Read on. It reads, most hateful forsakers of Yahweh, and to an unjust king, and the most wicked in all the earth. So like, and now we cannot open our mouths. We are become a shame and a reproach to thy servants.
We have become what?
We are becoming a shame and a reproach to our servants.
We have become a shame and a reproach. Man, that should speak to our people. That is what we are, man. We're a damn astonishment. Everybody else look at us like we little, not knowing that Deuteronomy 76 say that we above all nations. So that's why we're trying to wake our people up to be what we supposed to be, man. We supposed to be leaders. We supposed to be kings on this earth, man. We supposed to be leading by an example. But instead, we rather just follow after the heathen, man. Follow all their damn wicked holidays. Follow, watch all their wicked shows. Listen to all the wicked music. We doing nothing to profit our own soul, man. And then we want to be knee deep into it. We follow after every form of entertainment we can. Not knowing that gaining the whole world, man, is just going to make you lose your soul. Is it more on that?
Verse 11. Yet deliver us not up wholly for thy name's sake, neither dost it gnaw down for thy covenant. And and cause not thy mercy to depart from us for thy beloved Abraham's sake, for thy servant Isaac's sake, and for thy holy Israel's sake.
See, those are our forefathers, man. We just did all the work that they put in, man. It was just all ended up basically in vain, man. It was a slap in the face to all the work that they put in to build up our nation. We just did we make it just to be slaves? Is Israel a homeborn slave?
I'm gonna listen to this.
God, bro. How you doing today? What's your name, man? What's that? Nice to meet you, man. I'm Ezra. God, we out here telling our people who they are. You ever heard you a Hebrew Israelite before? God, what you know about the Hebrews? God. So basically, we trying to tell our people that we ended up in the captivity that we in today because we just disobeyed the commandments of the Most High. And read back in Deuteronomy, it's actually vague down a lot of things that put us in the position that we're in. You got a few minutes so we can bring a couple of them out for you? Sure. 28 to 10.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse...
Actually start at 1.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
See, he was saying that if we would actually kept the law, statutes, and commandments from the beginning of time, then we would actually be set on high. But instead, we actually at the bottom. Read 28:15.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
All these what?
all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now, curse a good thing or a bad thing? Right.
Yeah.
See, so if you read from 4, like how we started out at 1, it was saying that if we would have kept the commandments, then we would be put on high. So if you go from verse 1 all the way through 14, it's going to explain all the good things of keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. When you start at 15, it's actually going to break down a bunch of the curses. Going to 16.
Verse 16. Curse shalt thou be in the city, and curse shalt thou be in the field.
Now, who's cursed in the city? Exactly. I'm like, if any city that you go in, no matter which part of the country you in, even if you go out of the country, even other countries, because the Israelites is spread to the 4 corners of the earth. No matter what city you go in, we gonna be the ones that's cursed there. If you even look up the definition of the word ghetto, it's gonna say it's a city where the Jews dwell. So that just let you know that that's what we go back to. So being cursed in the city, we the ones that got to deal with all the police issues. We the ones that dealing with the drugs. We dealing with our fathers being out of the house. It's like poverty. God, just flat out poverty, just all madness going on. And then it said, "Curse shall there be in the field as well." So going back to our history, you know what they teach us in school, ain't that the field? Then we pick all the cotton, then we pick all the sugar cane, then we pick all the tobacco. So that's all the field, man. We cursed in all the fields. Even today, we curse in the work field. We the ones that's actually keeping all these big businesses going. Like if it wasn't for us, like Amazon wouldn't exist. We doing all the driving. We doing all the stocking. You know, like it was Sam's Club, Walmart, everything. You look in there, it's gonna be mostly our people at the bottom, while all the other nations are the ones working in the offices.
Deuteronomy 28 and 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
See, back in our times when we actually were ruling, then we were actually kind to one another. You see, like whenever we walking down the street, our people usually don't like dealing with each other. We just mug each other for no reason. That's a curse. That ain't something that we just chose to do. That's something that the Lord put on us because we didn't keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. Which one of the greatest laws is just loving your brother as you love yourself. So if you love yourself, you wouldn't treat yourself like that. So why we treat our own brothers and sisters like that? Read what's the one about the
and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
So, you know, that was been a big thing. That's something that's just been going on in our lifetime alone. Not even to mention our fathers and grandparents and so on. Like they kicked all the fathers out of the house, gave all the women governmental assistance. And then that turned all the men just to not be out of the house, not even want to deal with their kids. And what we got now, even still to this day, 2022, our people still don't want to deal with their own children. Still don't want to deal with their own woman. You know, we rather just sit here and hop around being woman to woman. Nobody wants to
down there and visit her a couple of times.
The people who do settle down, they don't actually want to raise a family. The men don't want to lead the household. Bring out 1 Corinthians about the order of the family. But yeah, like we don't want to raise the children. We just let the TVs do it. You know, we actually ain't instilling our children with things that they should know. we just send the kids off to school, send them off to deal with their friends to watch TV, and that's where they actually learn and everything. We don't even teach our children morals anymore. So that's why that curse was saying that we're going to grow to hate our wives and our children.
Book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is a Mashiach, or Christ. And the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God.
So you understand what that verse saying there? Would be Christ, who the world so ignorantly called Jesus. His real name is Yahushua, because there was no J in the original in the Hebrew letter. So this is who would they call it if this didn't have the horns on it and the snake tongue? Who would you say that is? You said what?
So what he look like in the Bible? No, without the horn. Just the man himself. That's Jesus.
So that's the picture that we grew up with in all the churches, in grandma's house, probably even your own parents probably had that picture and told you that this is Jesus. But we're going to read the Bible what Jesus is.
Right? Because they set up this image, right? You got to believe what the words say and not what they set up, right? So we're gonna read what he actually looks like in the Bible and see what match up with that picture. Right? Let's read it. The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 12. And 12. And I turned to see the voice that spake with me, and being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks.
So he's saying that he heard a voice, he turned around. This is John the Revelator. So he heard a voice, he turned around.
In the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man.
So the Son of Man being Christ.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot.
So he's saying that he had a garment that came all the way down his foot. Because, back then they didn't wear like jeans, joggers, stuff like we wear now. He just had a long garment on.
And girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
And he had a big waistband on. Like, if you've seen any of like the warrior style movies, they used to wear like big warrior because, it just protects you from the sun.
And his head and his hairs were white like wool.
So we're going to go through like baseball. 3 strikes you out.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So would this be white woolly hair? Exactly. That'd be her like a cocker spaniel. That ain't the hair of what the Bible says that Christ had. This is stringy brown hair.
Who got woolly hair on the head? Woolly, like woolly texture hair like a sheep.
Was she like a Marvel nerd or?
I'm gonna search up a picture. You tell me who hair it closely resembles.
Yeah, because I wouldn't call this woolly. You can run your finger straight through that. That wouldn't be woolly hair.
Who has hair like that?
Black hair.
Yeah.
So he said his head and his hairs were white like wool, right?
So that's 1 strike.
As white as snow. And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
So fine,
Does
fine.
he
You
have
walked to
red
your
eyes?
mom, so your dad let go.
And so then
Exactly.
you were like,
Every time we see one of these pictures, they would either be brown, brown, green, or blue.
Right.
His eyes ain't red.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Now, if you took off your shoes and your socks, wouldn't your feet be the same color as the rest of your skin?
And his feet like unto fine brass.
What color is brass? Yeah, it's a shade of brown.
His feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
So if you burn something, what is it going to look like? Exactly. So they saying that Christ was a real dark brother. So that's 3 strikes there. His hair don't look like that, his eyes ain't like that, and his skin don't look like that. So 3 strikes, this guy's out. We don't know who this is. So this would actually be Caesar Borgia. You can look him up on Google. That's the Pope, which one is it? 16? Yeah, Pope 16's son. So if you don't know, if you believe that that's not the real Christ, go ahead and step on that.
Come on. That's not Jesus, right? Jesus is a so-called dark-skinned man, right?
So we're showing that Christ was a so-called black man. In the book of Hebrews, it describes that Christ was from the tribe of Judah, which would be the same one as so-called black man. Because the tribes of Israel would break down to the so-called black men, the Hispanics, and Native Americans. You go back to Deuteronomy.
Bring out some of the curse in 68. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So you know what Egypt was, what they were doing in Egypt in the first book? Like, you know about Moses and when he parted the Red Sea? You know what they were doing in Egypt? God. Like, that's the reason he had to even pull them out of Egypt, because his people was in slavery, his people, the Israelites.
So this going into a curse, right? After they went into the wilderness, he telling them the curses that they go to. They'll keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Watch for Israel. It say, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
So it's saying that they've already been into Egypt once. So they just saying that Egypt is synonymous with slavery. And they're saying that the children of Israel would be brought back into Egypt again with ships. Now, who else was led into slavery by the way of ship?
Yeah,
I don't know nobody else.
Exactly. So he's saying that
You got the Hispanics also and the Native Americans. They were also on slavery.
That's why it's just broke down into the 12 tribes, because all these were just different boat stops. Like when you look at the, what they call the West Indians, all the different Jamaicans and stuff, they're just islanders. They just got dropped off into smaller places instead of just coming to America like we did. That's all that is.
Yeah.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
He's saying we went to see our homeland again.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Now who will we sold to? Exactly.
What the Bible says, it says, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for buying men and buying women.
They said, and we looked at that sign a second ago, that's exactly what we were. Buying men and buying women.
This is a poster right there saying you will be sold. It say, and no man shall buy you.
And of course, it just say that we're sold, so that word "buy" wouldn't make sense. It's just going in to redeem us. Martin Luther King couldn't get us out of this. Malcolm X couldn't get us out of this. No Harriet Tubman. No Barack Obama. Like nobody. There's nobody else. There's nobody that can save us out of this thing other than the Mashiach Yahushua. And like they say that the rapture, is going to be the end of the world when we just all beamed up, but that's not what's described in the Bible. The last day is actually going to be very wild. There's going to be scarcely people that's actually getting saved out of this thing. Like the world is actually going to be taken out. That's why World War III is even on the rise now.
So what he trying to explain is, who does this link up with today? Going to slavery on ships, cursed in the field, cursed in the city. Who does that link up with?
If all those curses fit under the Israelites, what would that make us?
Because Moses is speaking to the Israelites. Who must that make us? We're going to do the same thing.
So that would make us the Israelites. Because the Israelites are the ones who are going through all these curses. These curses only fit our people. So that's why we're just trying to tell you that we the Israelites, and the reason that we even are in the predicament we are in now is because we didn't keep the law, statutes, and commandments. So we get the Ecclesiastes.
People wants them to make the soda while you order
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
So the whole reason that we even here is to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Nothing about our life is free will. All of our goings are of the Most High. He put us here for a reason, and the thing that we got to do is keep the commandments. And that.
Hey, what you risking, king? I know you got some tribulations, king, so talk to me, bro. Can you endure all the afflictions, king? And is you really in this thing? The most I wanna know. Hey, what you risking, king? I know you got some tribulations, king, so talk to me, bro. Can you endure all the afflictions, king? And is you really in this thing? The most Lord, I should've listened, I was tripping. I didn't know any laws, so I was sinning. Should be dead for the things that I committed. But you're long suffering and forgiving. Now every day I'm thanking you that I'm living. Praying that our spirits come out of prison. Cause we the 12 lost tribes that been hidden. Now we waiting on prophecy that been written. Yeah, you told us the elder gon' serve the younger. Your servants gon' eat, but they gon' hunger. Your servants gon' drink, but they gon' thirst. We used to be last and now we first. Don't gotta suffer under the